Welcome back. This is Ravens Bullets. So, the media and the government, President Trump and everyone's blaming video games for the latest shootings. Honestly, I don't. This is bullshit. Complete bullshit. We all know what it is. The state of mental health in the United States. Also, you can put as many gun laws as possible. Bad guys are still gonna have guns. Criminals are not gonna obey the law. They won't. I mean, heroin and meth is illegal, yet people still do them. They don't care. They still do them. They know precautions. They know results in death, jail, fines. They don't care. They just do them. Video games are not responsible for this. They're not. They're not at all. I play a lot of Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty and stuff, and there's a lot of us I play with that are fine. We play this. We're fine. We're able to separate fact from fiction. The fact that they're trying to throw video gamers under the bus, where the government and policymakers don't want to admit what the major problem is. Most people go, "Oh, well, it's guns. People will find a way to kill other people, whether it's a knife, it's a bomb. Look at prison, Shanks. The most secure places in the world, people still kill each other with wooden shanks, with spoons, with forks. People are like, oh, that's not mass killing and stuff like that. Like, that's not a good example. I'm like, okay, well, here's a good example. All right, Chicago, gun-free zone. People still get murdered by guns. Like, well, if the United States was all free of guns, okay. Like I said, people will still find a way to kill each other. It happens in the Middle East. They blow each other up. It's just a thing that happens. It's not video games. What happened during World War II? What happened during World War II? There was no video games during World War II, yet Hitler killed millions and billions of Jewish people and invaded Poland and other countries, tried to take over the world by killing all these people. There was no video games during that. World War I, yet again, Germans. Before that, people were getting burned at the stake for being accused of being witches. It's a people problem. It's a mental health problem. It's not guns. Guns just are an easier way to kill people. It's not video games. And I'm tired of video games being thrown under a bus saying that, oh, it's video games. It's causing, because they show violence. There are people that play racing games, cartoon platforming games. Not all games are violence. And games that are violent, there's a rating on there. A rating that tells people whether it's good, for you. Whether, adult has to buy this game for you. Some people don't pay attention to the ratings. It's not video games. Video games are not the problem. It's a mental health issue problem. That's what it is. And unfortunately, there's not a complete way around it. You can cut down on them, you can have less shootings and stuff, but people are still going to do it. And it's not video games. I'm just tired of it being a scapegoat. People want to throw it under the rug and not face the real issues in America and saying it's video games. That's like blaming Pokemon, saying Pokemon, a rise in violence of people are battling cats and dogs because of Pokemon and pitting them against each other and bugs and birds, and they're keeping them in cages and for fights, illegal fights. No. Do you see that happening? No, that's not happening. Cage fighting and that stuff has happened way before Pokemon. So, it's totally unfair to blame gamers for the violence that's been going on in the United States and the shooting and these acts of terrorism and stuff and these acts of racism on games. They're using it as a scapegoat. There's no reason to do that. It's a complete, utter bullshit. So, video games have been around for a certain amount of time, and humanity has been around a lot longer, and there's been a lot of big issues in the world. So stop making a video game issue. Stop. Video games can be used as a teaching tool. In fact, the military actually uses video games. They train soldiers in video games. That's another thing. People don't realize it, that our tax dollars go towards video games for training our military. That's funny. So video games aren't the cause of violence. Okay? Just let it go. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it happening. You know, it's a war on video games. It's a war on video gamers as a whole. Next thing would be like cartoons and stuff like that. It's just knock it off. Stop it. We're here to stay. This is Ravens Ballast. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and I'll catch you all later in the field, in the fog, on the battlefield. Bye.